Hello there, on to week number 9 in the A-League season. A first look back on what happened last week for week number 8. Of the 11 teams, some teams have extra games than other teams because of the number of teams in the league this season. Anywho, had a Melbourne victory against Perth. Melbourne victory with a 1-0 win. Robbie Cruz in the 33rd minute got the only goal for victory in the victory finally, as they've been losing close few games in. 22-11 shots for Perth, they're all over them, especially in the second half there. 4-3 on target as well too. Did a live watch one for this game, so if you want some more of the summary for this match, check out that video. And on the table after that game there, got away in 8 spots. Yeah, it's just their second one of the season on 8 matches played. 2 draws, 4 defeats, 8 points. Perth Glory sit bottom with just 1 win, 3 draws, 3 defeats, and 6 points. Next up had Brisbane with a 2 victory over Central Coast Mariners. 2 goals coming in the second half in a short space of time, with Roy O'Donovan for Brisbane in the 61st minute, and Scott Neville in the 66th. However, Central Coast edged the number of shots in the game, 16-15, and 6-5 on target for Brisbane in the end. Central Coast, prior to that, managed to get their first clean sheet in 39 games. So how long will it be this time around? Surely it won't be as long. And after that result, Brisbane in 6th spot with 2 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats, 8 points. Central Coast 10th spot, 2 wins, 1 draw, 4 defeats. After their victory against Western United prior to that. Newcastle Jets got a 2-0 win over Western Sydney. Second half goals coming in with Fergate in the 78th minute and Chartos in the 86th minute. 22-14 shots for Western in this game, 10-4 on target for Newcastle, and that result sees Newcastle Jets in the 7th spot with 8 points, Western Sydney in the 4th with 10 points, but have lost their last 3 matches and a draw prior to that. Western United against Sydney FC was a 2-0 win for Sydney. Alan Lafondre scoring both goals in the first half there, 27th and 45th plus 4th minute of injury time in the first half. 22-8 shots for Western United, 6-2 on target for SC. After such a great start, since Western United are the new team to the A-League, they have been falling off pace recently with 3 losses in a row. So, a sign of them dropping down the table, or will they revive this time around? We have to wait and see. And the final match was the best match of the lot for obvious reasons. My Phoenix team managed to pick up a surprise 2-1 victory against Adelaide United. We were completely dominant in the game there, with 26-9 shots, 9-3 on target as well too. But somehow, goalkeeper of Adelaide managed to save some balls, some poor shots ended up, and some blocked shots and stuff like that. So at half time it was still 0-0. And then in the second half, somehow with Adelaide, that didn't have too many shots and chances, made the most of it with a brilliant strike from Milan Mesic in the 57th minute on the half volley on the edge of the box there, quickly power that away into the bottom right hand corner to give Adelaide the 1-0 lead. But fortunately managed to come back strong, chance after chance after chance again, and David Bull in the 67th minute just going through the goalkeeper's leads in the end there, just scraping it through. And then the Villiers 4 minutes later, being awarded a penalty kick, managed to give us that lead, and we hold on in the end as Adelaide did pull it forward and started to look quite a bit more frequently later on. Also did a live watch along for that game as well too, so if you want more details about the particular match, I have quite a bit more of a summary in the game, especially in the last part if you skip it all the way to the end, or if you want to check out the whole thing, feel free to do so. And after that result there, means Adelaide in third spot, 12 points, not too bad, 4 wins, 3 losses, 4 wins out of 5, so the loss sort of came out of nowhere there. And Wellington will manage to get away from a bottom spot on the table up to 9th place, so hopefully they can climb up the table. But still very early days of the season, of course, just 7 games in, or technically 8 games in, but most teams have played 7, as we're into week number 9. Only Melbourne Victory and Western United have managed to play all 8 games because of the particular buys things going on there. So, but I think this time around, because previously all the other seasons just have the 10 teams, and then the week to week everyone's played the same number of games. And it works in such a nicer system that way, but this is what we have to deal with, so it is what it is. So upcoming games, head-to-head records: Melbourne City against Perth Glory, 15 wins for Perth Glory, 7 wins for Melbourne City, and there's been 9 draws. Perth unbeaten in 9 of the last 10, with 6 wins and 3 draws. Odds for this game though, Melbourne City are favourites, being at home at $2.10, $3.40 for the draw, $3.30 for Perth. And I think Melbourne City is going to end that dreadful one of form head-to-head wise, because on the table there we're looking pretty good. And second spot with 16 points, 5 wins, just the 1 defeat, 4 wins out of the last 5. Well, Perth have been struggling, just 1 win of the last 5 with 3 losses as well too. Bottom of the table, travelling away to Melbourne. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory for Melbourne City on this particular game. Next up, got my team, Wellington Phoenix, taking on Western Sydney Wanderers. Head-to-head, seen 10 wins for Western Sydney Wanderers, 7 wins for Wellington Phoenix, and there's been 4 draws. Last 5, Western Sydney each unit with 3 wins to Wellington Phoenix's 2, but we did win the last 2 matches there though. Odds for this particular game, we are the favourites at $2.25, $3.50 for the draw, $2.88 for Western Sydney Wanderers. Yeah, Western Sydney Wanderers are on bad form themselves with 3 losses in a row. Well, Wellington Phoenix are back on the rise after starting the season with 4 losses in a row. I've managed to pick up a draw and now 2 wins on the spin. So I'm going to make it 3 wins on the spin there. And I'm going to go for a 2-0 victory for the Wellington Phoenix. Okay, got Sydney FC against Brisbane Roar. 16 wins for Brisbane, 12 wins for Sydney, and 13 draws. Last 6 have seen 3 wins each. Odds for this game, Sydney big favourites at $1.40, $4.50 for the draw, $6 for Brisbane. Sydney have done quite well, especially in the last couple of seasons, winning titles and running away with the particular league title there as well too. And currently sit top, 18 points, 6 wins and just the 1 defeat. So I think they're going to continue on against Brisbane. I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory for Sydney on this game. Got Western United against Melbourne Victory. Western United with 1 win. Melbourne Victory, none and no draws. As Western United, the new club, the only game they're playing against Melbourne Victory was early in the season for the first ever season. And they managed to win that game back in the day, which was a 3-2 away success. For this particular match though, Western United at home at $2.10, $3.50 for the draw, Melbourne Victory at $3. Both sides are in a bad run of form. Western United 3 losses in a row now, and Melbourne Victory did pick up a win last game, but 3 losses of the last 5, just winning the 1 of the last 5 as well too. So, all that being said, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. And last up, got Adelaide United against Newcastle Jets. 17 wins for Adelaide, 12 wins for Newcastle, and 13 draws. Adelaide unbeaten last 6 with 4 victories. Odds for this game, Adelaide are the favourites at $1.22. 3.75 for the draw, 3.75 for Newcastle Jets. Current form, Adelaide's, with those 4 wins of the last 5, just that loss against one, I think was somewhat surprising for them there. And Newcastle Jets with 2 wins on the spin. But I'm going to go for home advantage on this thing here with a 1-0 scraping victory for Adelaide in the end to end up this week's matches in the A-League with number 9. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And anything else you want to say, as I reply to all comments there, will be very much appreciated.